Counterfeit drugs are an ever-increasing problem in Europe, and although officials do their best to intercept them at borders and ports like this one, inevitably, many still get through. And the packaging that today's counterfeiters produce is so effective that even a drug's own manufacturer may be fooled.
Counterfeit drugs are a big problem across Europe. Bigger in Southern Europe than Northern Europe, and there's both the illegal drug chain, but actually some come through our routine dispensing systems and do reach patients, and the risk is higher if people buy the drugs off the internet.
There's never been a more urgent need to spot falsified medicines before they get to patients. While systems exist to identify out-of-date and recalled medicines, they lack automation and resilience and are less likely to identify counterfeit medicines. The European Parliament became very concerned by this issue, and in 2013, the Falsified Medicines Directive came into force right across Europe. It requires action by every part of the supply chain. And pharmacists are in the front line of this fight against falsified medicines. So here's the problem. How do you tell when a medicine is dispensed whether it's been falsified or not? Imagine I've come to this pharmacy to have a prescription dispensed. Thank you. Here in Belgium, pharmacists have been checking medicines as they're dispensed for years to identify falsified, recalled and out-of-date products. Thank you very much. Thanks to a system called Aegate, Madeline knows that these drugs are safe to dispense.
I'm Sir David Crooksey. I have spent my working life turning brilliant science into new products and services. The system is already tried and tested. It has been in use in Belgium and Italy since 2007 and is available to 16,000 pharmacists in those countries.
The Aegate system is really a multi-stage process. It starts with the manufacturer who prints a barcode containing a unique serial number on every single medicine pack. That information is then passed to Aegate, who then store it in our secure database. When the medicine is being dispensed by the pharmacist scans the medicine, and we then check that information against the data which is held in our database, and then we respond back in real time to the pharmacist if there is a problem with the pack.
Some of our pharmacists, of course, were worried that it will be slowing down the system, which is not the case. It's running in the background. But of course, when there is a warning on something, well, you have that pop-up and then you have to do something, but it's bringing added value to your advice to the patient. With that product, when I scan, I know 5 batches of that product who are recalled.
That's really impressive, it's really quick. In fact, it only takes a quarter of a second for a product to be verified against the database.
We care about people as pharmacists, and we know that we are the last barrier between an eventual falsified medicines and that patient. So we are very lucky to have a system in place that can prevent it.
Aegate is easily installed into a pharmacy through integration with existing patient medication record or PMR systems.
The integration with Aegate went very smoothly. It can be that there are issues integrating external software, but we didn't have any issues integrating Aegate.
It's a must-have for the pharmacist. They can learn about recalled products or similar things from the press, from newsletters, from emails they get from the companies. But imagine you have to remember all of that, and it makes them feel very secure that it's the software, that there is a system that will alert them to anything at the time when they're delivering to the patient.
The number one question on every pharmacist's lips: what's it going to cost me?
Well, it's good news because we actually supply the Aegate services to our customers free of charge.
Since 2007, Aegate has scanned over 3 billion medicine packs across Europe and provided 2.4 million safety alerts.
We really recommend to work together with Aegate, with their system. Aegate system is giving a lot of information to the pharmacists, helping him dispensing the medicine in a safe way. It's providing information about expiry dates, about counterfeit, about the fact that the medicine maybe has already been scanned, so there could be a problem.
The system is funded by manufacturers who can clearly see the benefit to patients of increased security in the supply chain.
In Belgium, we have appreciated the fact that Aegate was really innovative by bringing a kind of electronic tool to communicate with the pharmacy. The addition of this identification code will allow the pharmacist to scan this code at the end of the distribution channel. So it's at the end a very last control in the production process that can secure the good drug at the right place at the right time for the patient.
Since 2007, over 200,000 patients are safer because they haven't received the wrong medication.
We know that now with the system in place in Belgian pharmacies, we will comply to the new European legislation, which is again very reassuring.
Can you be sure that the medicines you're dispensing are safe? Can you afford not to be? Ask your pharmacy software provider to make sure you're Aegate safe.